Today we have a special game of my brand new, proxy Death Guard, actually, versus Mason's Raven Guard. Spooky. Ooh, look at that freaking tank right there. Okay, well, this could be fun to kill. So, starting with me, this is what I have. This guy right here, he is going to be my Lord of Caucasian. He is armed with a Plague Reaper. This guy right here, he is my Playcaster. Then I have two squads of Cultists. 1, 2. Then I have 3 squads of Plague Marines. Each one's got two's got plasma guns. One doesn't. 10-man squad, plasma gun. 10-man squad, plasma gun. 6-man squad with nothing. Then I got 18 Poxwalkers. Then I have a Land Raider over there with Las Cannons. And that's 1,500 points. And that is 1,500. Okay, so now Mason, please tell everybody what you have.
Okay, you're at 1502. I'm at 1501.
No, I'm 1501. You're 1502.
Oh, yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so pretty standard. The count says Cave-In Shrike. The 5-man Vanguard squad with Thunderhammers and Storm Shields, except for the sergeant, the veteran sergeant, who has the Lightning Claw.
Mm-hmm.
We have here the Forge World. Guys, you can't really see him too well because he's just primed right now.
Black on black?
Yeah. Here, let's put him on white. There we go. But essentially I'm using these guys, the Dark Talons, as Vanguard veterans with Lightning Claws. Because why the fuck not? That's cool shit. And they're cheaper than actual Vanguard veterans or Assault Squads. Then I got 6-man Aggressor Squad. Hopefully I'll actually remember to use them this time around and not forget about an entire fucking phase with them. I have 2 identically loaded out Redemptor Dreadnoughts with the Macroplasma. I have the on the Fist. I have the Onslaught Cannon, basically the 6-shot heavy the 6-shot strength 5s thing. And of course, the little missiles that are only really good against flyers here. They come out to 201 points each. And then, over here, is the beauty that took me a long ass time to magnetize and stick myself quite a few times. Alright. So, we got another Onslaught Gatling gun over here on this guy. We have a fully magnetized Iron Hail Heavy Stubber, a fully magnetized Las Cannon, fully magnetized Fragstorm Assault Launchers for both of them, both sides here. Some more Fragstorm launchers, yay, yay, and yay in the back as well. And then we have the Crackstorm launchers, basically crack grenade launchers. And then that's the Las Talon. This is Twin Las Cannon. Sorry about that. But this is basically as many points as you can get. I forget how it's like 340 something or something like that.
Fun. Well,
Its main target.
Well, we'll see about that. So, we actually have this as a setup. Objective. And twist. Fun. Well, we will see what happens. We will see what the deployment is. If this thing wants to focus correctly. Maybe one day. So, this is the deployment. As you can see, I got some Plague Marines here. Got my Poxwalkers there. Some more Plague Marines. Cultists. Set up. Ooh, look at that. Fancy stuff setting up in the back.
Straight from the shadows, for those of you who do not know.
Okay. Then I got some Plague Marines and the Land Raider with my 2 HQs. So, basically that's it. We'll see what happens after my movement phase. So in my movement phase, I moved the Land Raider up, but first I actually disembarked the Psycho, I can't remember his name, The Poxwalkers actually advanced and got a beastly 8 inches total for the movement. Some cultists moved from behind the rock, and the Land Raider moved, and I already said that. So we will see what happens at the end of the psychic phase. Spooky magic. As you can see, there was one guy missing because my Psycho actually did smite, and it went off, but I only got 1 wound. But I used a command point to re-roll that, and I actually got a 3, so I actually killed one, so thank God. And I did -1 of pestilence on this squad, so it's gonna be -1 to hit them.
That's what this is for.
Yep. Okay. Well, let's see what I shoot and kill. Oh, look at this beauty! And then my shooting phase. So my Land Raider knocked down this guy down to 4 wounds, almost bracketed him. But this squad of cultists right here shot their weapons, and a single Laos gun did damage.
Over here.
No, actually this one too.
Oh, you're talking about different ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bracketed him. So yay, Laos guns. And talk about the power of the mighty Laos gun. This cultist squad over here shot at this guy and knocked off a wound.
So I'm counting down.
Yeah.
For those of you at home.
And over here, my my Plague Marines, my bad, actually shot at these bastards and actually killed another one. So, and I don't have anything for my assault, so Mason, it is your moving phase.
Okay.
Over here, Mason actually moved his, whatever the frick you call these guys, up.
Aggressors.
Yes, those D-bags.
Mm-hmm.
This Super Land Raider actually moved up a little bit. These guys, Deep Strike, Stroke, Mr. Wounded Dreadnought actually moved up.
Dreadnought.
Captain Strike or Shrike, whatever his name is, moved up. These guys, Deep Strike, and this guy moved up. So, Mason, shoot. So, it is the end of Mason's shooting phase, and Mason did a whopping 5 damage on my Land Raider from combined of that thing and this Dreadnought right here. Then the most damage he did was actually he killed 7 cultists with from that. Then a couple cultists from that squad from that still. Then my funniest thing, he got lots and lots of good dice rolls to see how many shots he gets with these little flamethrowers. But because I have a 2-up save and my Feel No Pain, yeah, everybody's good. So, Mason, are you assaulting anything?
Yeah, I kind of need to. Otherwise, I will die a lot.
In that case, we'll see what happens at the end of the assault phase for Mason. Rhinos. Anyway, so the end of Mason's assault phase.
Jeez.
Over here, his guys didn't do diddly against mine.
Actually, you know what?
No, actually, one guy did get killed, my bad. But I did cause 3 wounds on him, which was good. Over here, this massive blob, he only killed 4 of them between the Dreadnought and the Vanguards. But my Plague guy, my Poxwalkers did kill 1 guy, and one of the Space Marines did come back as a zombie. And last but not least, over here, Strike didn't do anything against the Land Raider, but
he did prevent Overwatch.
He did, but the Dreadnought did actually cause 6 wounds on him. So we will see what happens at the end of my movement phase. My movement was basically very simple. My Lord got out his Plague Reaper. Chaos Marines side piled out. It fell back because ow. And my Soul Spore guy moved forward a little bit. So, psychic time. So over here, my Soul Sword manifested the -1 to hit on the Poxwalkers in close combat because I'm a D-bag. And I smited one of these guys, actually. One of the... What's the name? Aggressors, and actually I killed one, so pretty good. Let's see what happens at the end of my shooting phase. In the my shooting phase, I actually caused I actually killed 2 of these guys and 2 Assault Marines, and I caused a couple wounds on Strike actually. Wait, 1 wound or 2 wounds?
1.
1? Okay.
From that mortal wound thing.
Yep. It goes to the Knight, the Bright Bringer. Hold on 1 quick second. Oops, wrong one. Lord of Corrosion. Basically, if I'm within 7 inches of every enemy unit, they get a mortal wound and a number I cannot say because of GW copyright law. But it did work actually on him. So we will see what happens for my assault phase if I survive that long. Assault phase was pretty good. Starting over here, my Plague Marines charged the Vanguard. Oh, the Assault Marines, killing a bunch, and the Vanguards didn't kill diddly squat.
Yeah.
Over here, my Lord, Keurig Strike, the Plague Marines also Keurig Strike, and I caused 6 damage on Strike with my Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was fun.
He's dead.
Yeah, but the Dreadnought did kill 2, no, actually killed 1 Plague Marine. Over here, this is a fun one. I interrupted combat and with a command point, but because I'm got my little plague thing that if I get a 7, I get my command point back. Got a 7 right in the dot. I killed 2 Assault Marines, but he did kill 2 of my plague guys, so it kind of evened out.
Not really.
Well,
my guys are a lot more expensive.
Well, I'm just saying, like, it evened out my kill to loss ratio. Then over here, my guys assaulted out of those 2 guys, and Mr. Power Fist actually caused some major damage.
He needs a promotion.
Yeah, he's a demon lord. Screw it. Like that one game where I got 2 demon princes, the 500-point game. Mason.
I hate that one.
And that's a bad report for that one. So, Mason, your turn for movement. False Emperor's loyal lapdogs only retreated his, whatever you call that tank.
Repulsor.
Yeah, it is quite repulsive. Mason, Psychic Phase. Wait, I forgot.
I don't have any.
Yay, shooting.
Okay, let's get ready.
Whatever. So, Mason did only one thing. He caused some damage, 4 damage from my Land Raider. And the rest of those shots actually found my Plague Marines over there, and yeah, the Plague Marines are pretty damn good.
So I don't have any line of sight to those guys, and this puts them at just out of range for what should almost be out of range for any assault.
Well, come on assaults, I'm gonna go and assault you.
Oh, me first.
Assault phase, starting over here. I caused no wounds on him, sadly. But he did cause 1 wound on me, but my Funeral Pain actually did help me out. Over here, I caused no wounds, but he did kill 2 guys. Over here, the Dreadnought killed 2 more Poxwalkers. I caused no damage from the Dreadnought, but I did kill another Assault Marine, so 1 Poxwalker came back, and that's really it for the assault phase. Movement phase was not my shooting. My movement phase, I disengaged with these guys because, well, Land Raider versus that. Then the Psycho moved up, the Cultist moved up, my Lord moved up, those guys moved up, and now it's gonna be the Psychic phase. On my Psychic phase, I actually caused. I smited this guy, caused 6 wounds, which is nice, and the Poxwalkers are actually now -1 a hit. On the shooting phase, so over here, my Plasma Pistol with my champion did diddly squat against him. Over here, I don't want to talk about that. Between the Land Raider and the Cultist, because the Cultist actually did damage, actually, he only has 1 left.
But if you had kept with the original damage roll in your
yes,
cannons,
okay, so for my last cannons, I rolled something, and it was a 1. No, it was a 3.
3, and you used command point to re-roll it, and it went to a 1.
Yeah, because he only had 4 he had 4 wounds left. And over here, these Plague Marines actually shot. Plasma didn't do diddly against him, but a lone bolt gun did damage against him. So that's that. So we'll see what happens in the assault phase. Assault phase. Nothing happened over here.
Oh, I killed 1 guy.
Okay, they killed 1 guy. My Lord actually charged the Dreadnought.
It is now missing.
It is now missing, and his scythe actually chopped the dreadnought in two, and he ran away. Tactically withdrew. Over here, I only lost one Poxwalker, and they did nothing back. So, Mason, let me ask you this: any moving?
Yes.
Okay, what are they moving?
Because I don't trust those guys right now.
Okay.
Let's see.
Oh, let's see what happens at the end of the moving phase. So the only thing that Mason did in the shooting phase was he did 2 damage on the Land Raider, which I bet I will get back. And then he killed 2 Plague Marines. Yeah, that's sad.
Well, you got 5 now, so.
Yeah. Anyway, well, let's see what happens in the assault phase. This guy, I hate him so much. I hate him so bad. From the champion and all these guys. Just shrugged it off. But he didn't cause any wounds, thank God. Over here, he only killed a couple guys, a couple Poxwalkers, and I didn't diddly squat. So, my movement, shooting, fun, stuff like that. Oh, yes. Those guys have to move up 5 inches, but my commander moved, my cultist moved, my psyker moved, and these guys moved. That's really it. And now it's going to be my psychic phase. Psychic phase, if this thing wants to work. Actually, the Land Raider moved. I forgot about that. And those guys moved. But for psychic, I actually did smite on him, and I did pretty good. And I actually knocked off 3 wounds. Yeah, I like that. So we'll see what happens after my shooting phase, my short shooting phase. So the only thing really in my shooting phase that happened was the Land Raider shot the Wild Cannons and Heavy Bolters and caused a ton of damage, a total of 6 damage.
And then?
And them, but the Boltgun did 1 damage. There was a 6. Oh, okay, never mind.
I turned this one from them, and I turned this one from that.
Okay, so anyway, so he's got 7 whole points left on that. Now we'll see what happens in my assault phase.
Yay!
Okay, so my lord, he scythed 2 dreadnoughts in close combat. How does that make you feel, Mason?
I think he needs to die, but I'm not going to be able to kill him this game.
And over here, finally, I fisted that one freaking assault marine.
Yep. I put them in a do-or-die situation, and they died.
Yeah. Well, Mason, it's your turn. Splendor me.
Okay.
So, Mason's last unit... Oh, there we go. He shot into the Poxwalkers and actually killed 5 of them.
Shot into them, killed 0. Shot into them, killed 0. Shot into them.
Killed 2.
Yeah.
So, what are you assaulting?
You know what? Just for giggles, and just because I hate them so fucking much, I'm going to assault the Poxwalkers, because I know I'm not going to get it. Well,
let's see what happens after he does that. Mason, time's running out, my camel's being silly, and Mason charged and did nothing, actually. So let's see what happens after my phase. My movement phase was very simple. The cultists and the Poxwalkers fell back, but everybody else advanced. Let's see what happens in my psychic phase. My lord actually, not my lord, my sorcerer actually failed on his psychic things. It was a -1 toughness, -1 strength to the enemy. But he did get off smite and lost 3 mortal wounds. Big tank lost 3 mortal wounds. Now it's the shooting phase of happiness. We had 15 minutes before getting kicked out of the sword, between all my gunfire and everything. I finally killed that, whatever they want to call it.
The repulsor.
Repulsor, there we go. Well, at the end of the day, that was a pretty good game. I do like Nurgle, looks pretty fun.
Nurgle's a dick.
Yeah, so what do you think, Mason?
Well, one, I should have shot, from that start of the game, I should have shot all of my little anti-personnel shots from the repulsor into those fucking Poxwalkers, for starters.
But in your defense, the Poxwalkers, you did not know about.
I thought they were like toughness 3 and, oh hey, they'll get to feel no pain, but you made a lot of feel no fucking pains.
Yeah.
And then, with the way that the mission was, by all means, if that was a normal fucking Land Raider, we didn't have this mission, that thing should have been dead. but it wasn't. So I managed to keep doing extreme amounts of damage. And then, let's see, yeah, the Vanguard veterans, they ended up holding out pretty well, but once again, do or die, and they died. Otherwise, I probably should have fudged a little bit more with the way the positioning of Shrike and the Dreadnought over there.
See, what they should have done actually was for your
And the aggressors, I should have put them on a target that was not so close to that fucking what's his face.
Psyker.
Yeah, the Psyker. Or is he? There we go.
Well,
So I put them like more up front here.
well, what they should have done was all the Thunderhammer guys to sort of deep strike near the Land Raider, because
Well, that's what they were doing. They deep struck just out of range of where they could.
but at the same time, they had all these Chaos Marines that just basically tied you up. If you landed like way back here, you know,
You still had a squad way back here. Didn't you?
yeah, but at the same time,
So I would have been way the hell away from it. But they are the ones I really needed to get into close combat with this guy. But yeah, they failed. Let's see. I definitely should have not attacked these guys with a bunch of flamers. I should have attacked these guys.
well, I mean, to be honest with you, you would think that a lot of those flamers would have actually done more damage, but between being in cover, my Feel No Pain, they did do a lot of,
That negated a whole lot of shit.
yeah. The Power Fist, you know, I was just being a D-bag, and I did that whole -1. So your 3 became a 4, then it became a 5.
Yeah. So that's why I said I should not have attacked somebody so close to that sorcerer. I should have brought them over here instead and attacked like the Poxwalkers, or I should have done all the anti-personnel with the repulsor against them, and maybe split or just did fire against like cultists with the flamers. But not possible.
Well, I still say it was a good game, like always.
And that one actually lasted a lot longer than usual.
Giggity. Anyway, I'm going to scroll that on YouTube. So, that was pretty good. I do like what I said, I do like the Death Guard. I was someone actually putting a Demon Prince in just for S and Gs, but
He does extremely well on his own.
well, the Demon Prince was going to be too many points, and I need more guys to actually go and actually hold the objective. And I was just worried that they had a bunch of Power Fists coming in, you know, Thunderhammers that, you know, hey, guess what? You know, a solo squad of Thunderhammers, squish, 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 with 3 damage per guy. You know,
Yeah.
Well, this would have really done. These would have kept strike, like, kind of like, not in close.
Back.
In the back, I mean, behind people, and so giving them that buff, like how my Psycho guy was actually.
Yeah, was doing. Everybody could have gotten the re-rolls and all that. Yeah, but at the same time, I just don't want him that Land Raider to get the fucking Overwatch. But yeah, I probably should have just kept him back and said, screw it, just shot him.
See, I'm surprised that those Poxwalkers and those Poxwalkers lived so long, you know, because I would think.
Against 5 guys with lightning claws and all that holy shit.
But at the same time, you gotta keep in mind that it was
How many did you have on there to start?
20.
So I ended up killing. Well, you still got 3 left, so I ended up killing essentially 22.
Well, a little bit more than that because I had guys coming back from the dead.
No, technically I killed 23 because. No, yeah, it's 22. Because I'm still counting the 5 guys that you killed because those are might technically be my Space Marines.
Space Marine zombies, yay!
Oh,
Well,
that's not supposed to go on YouTube either, is it?
we're gonna be family friendly now. Anyway, so
Go on Twitch.
I'm on Twitch, Deathwatch727.
Okay.
Anyway, so this was another game with Mr. Mason and I. This was actually my second battle report for the week, and I'm gonna be having another battle on Friday with my Death Guard. So wait for that. Be coming up on Saturday, hopefully, if I'm sober enough to remember. Till then, please like, comment, and subscribe.